Hi Taurus, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I have a read for you. I'm going to pull some cards. I pre-shuffled. I'm just going to shuffle a few more times and then we're going to get going. It's for Sun, Moon, and Rising, for the Feminine, the Mars, and the Masculine, the Venus. And today is December 8, 2019. This works for, really the energies can come up anytime this month, but specifically this week, and also anytime that you should come to this read for some reason, it can apply as well. So for Taurus, for everyone watching, the best and highest good of all those concerned, across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities. And so it is. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn for Taurus? Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. So first card out for you guys is, the Two of Cups. Yay! It's so much better than some of the other reads I've been getting. All right, Five of Cups is a challenge for you. What's on the ground is the Page of Pentacles reversed. And the recent past for you is the Three of Cups reversed. What's crowning is the Page of Cups upright. What's coming up for you guys is the Eight of Pentacles. How you see yourself is the Ace of Wands reversed. Somebody looks a little frustrated there. And then around you, or how other people might see you, is the Queen of Cups upright. What are the blocks you need to work with? Let me just turn this a little bit so you can see the other cards. Okay. So the blocks that are coming up for you that you may need to work with have to do with the Nine of Swords reversed. And then we end up on the Knight of Pentacles here. And I do a little bit of a hangman here, where what connects you to whatever's left in limbo at the end of the read. So this is the connection. The Seven of Wands reversed. And then what's left in limbo at the end of this read is Justice. Okay, and then I pull another card for you guys for later, but you won't see that till the end of the read. And then the underlying energy is the Eight of Swords reversed. So this is somebody getting out of anxiety or prison. And I'm just going to give you a little backstory from the underlying energies. Okay, I'm going back a little far here. It looks like there may be a little juggling before that's no longer happening. Then we have this reversed. So there could have been a breakup or someone might have been dumped. This is unable to find peace. And the King of Cups is reversed. Then we have the Temperance card here on top, which is good because it's upright, so it's patience. And then we have a Page of Wands down here reversed, which could be a child having some issues, but somebody's being freed from anxiety or prison, so that's overall good. Okay, and it could have been a while ago that this all happened, so finally getting out of the anxiety of that. So the recent past is the Three of Cups, which can be lots of things. It can be gossip, it can be overindulgences, it can be antisocial behavior, but ultimately it's not joy. It can be a third party situation. But now out of the prison of this can be somebody partying too much. This is the foundation here for you, Taurus, which has to do with, you could have two children here. I'm trying to think, there's another sign that had both of these two pages come up together, so you're related to that. And that was from today. Where did I start today? I started with Aquarius, but I can't remember if that was Aquarius or not. Probably Aquarius or Pisces, I can't remember which one. But they had these two kids as well, where one was upright and the other was reversed here, and then it was the opposite in the read. So definitely be two kids here with the Page of Wands here. This is more physically out of control, or it could just be a fire sign kid, and this would be an earth sign kid. So Earth is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and the fire is Aries, Leo, Sag. But they're both reversed. And the King of Cups is reversed too here. So he might have been dumped for sure. And he may be with his 2 kids, or he may have 1 kid, and there may be one kid with the other parent. And then we have the Temperance card, which could be Sagittarius. So this child could be Sagittarius. But either way, in the middle, you have the 2 of Cups. So it's something good for you about coming together in a very strong bond. And here's another child. We have the Page of Cups here. So now you have 3 children here involved, unless it's one of the children has both signs. Like this person could have this in their chart, or these 2 could be the same person. So we get 2 to 3 children here. We could have another one here. Someone might have gotten arrested for drinking and literally just got out of jail, a kid. So here's the challenge. Has to do with grieving something. Somebody's praying for whatever was lost here, the issues that you're having. But here's the 2. You got the 2 of Cups here, and the 2 of Cups are right here. So Taurus, this is saying your challenge is stop looking at what's messed up right now and just look right behind you. You have 2 cups waiting for you, and that's literally this bond here, which is what everyone is longing for. So just turn around. Turn around. Here is in your crowning energy is the Page of Cups, which can be a child, like I said. It could be a new child. It could be the youngest child. It could be a message of love, new love, puppy love. And it could be a child who's vulnerable, but they're upright. But it's a very loving child. You know, this one's the bad student, and this one's the one that's up to no good. You know, they're always kind of getting into trouble. So that could be the child who actually did get in trouble. Maybe someone did just get out of prison for drinking. Maybe someone was drinking and driving too. I see any cars around here? No. Or it could just be, you know, parent jail. You just got out of jail with your parents because you got in trouble for something. Or they're getting, you know, kids are acting up in a divorce situation because someone was dumped here with the King of Cups reversed, which is water sign. So it doesn't have to be their sun sign, but it can be for sure. You know, that's Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. And then we have coming up here, has to do with work. You know, you're working very diligently. You're looking at the details very closely. And looks like you're working into the night. You know, this is like Michael Jackson and Ben. You know, you're working very late into the night with the spider webs. Maybe going through some old records in the attic with the mice and the spider webs up there. Let's see, or maybe just the archives of a library. But you're seeing yourself here as either creatively blocked or very frustrated. Frustrated with a child who refuses to learn or is not doing their homework. And this is what's around you or how other people see you. So other people might see you as this loving, nurturing Queen of Cups who's very intuitive. But you're seeing yourself like this is about to explode, very frustrated. I need to shuffle this one more time. The block that you need to work on has to do with this. This is suffering in silence. So if you need help, you need to reach out and ask, because you're having a hard time. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles upright, which means this may be the help that's on the way. Like, so you're suffering in silence, you're not telling anyone, and then here's a friend who comes to help, to offer help. And this could be 2 kids as well here. But these 2 are upright. This one and these 2 are reversed. So let's see what comes up with all this. All right, so first the prison there. All right, the prison has to do with the Page of Cups. Okay, so this message of love has put you, Taurus, into prison. So you could literally, you don't have to be a kid. These can represent your inner child because it makes you feel like a child again. This is an offer of love, whether you're a child or an adult, and you could be the other one feeling frustrated here, see? Very frustrated because you feel like a teenager again, and you have this offer of love, but maybe you can't act on it. Maybe you were in prison, or maybe you were in the prison with this guy, keeping you in prison. Could be your father or boss. So the recent past with the 3 of Cups, what was that all about? Three of Cups reversed. And you could be a teacher too with all these kids around. So in the aftermath of sudden events, obviously there's some kind of trauma here that happened. So you definitely could have gotten arrested, or somebody could have gotten hurt. Somebody split up, or somebody was drunk. There's definitely kids involved, or maybe the kids had a party at your house when you were away and somebody got in trouble or got hurt. So this is coming up with the Tower reversed. So somebody could have gotten kicked out of the house, or kicked out of an organization, a group, whatever it is, or might have gotten fired, had to let go, or just broke up, got kicked out of the house. Or that could be the kids at the house and cause damage to the house, and now they have to put out the money they have to fix it up. So that could be one of the situations. So why do we have the Page of Pentacles in the foundation there? All right, this is about work. So this could be someone who's not doing what they're supposed to do, who never learns. The Queen of Wands is here along with this as well, and the Moon. So again, we have this about working at night. So it looks like this could have to do with her. She might actually be spying on this person at night in the office to see what they're up to. This could be messages too. Like all the kids' energies could be messages. And she may be going into the workplace to spy to see what's going on at work. And it could just be a parent going back to parent-teacher night, or going to school because the child got in trouble as well. So along with this is the Emperor too. I'm going to put these back in the deck, but we have the Ace of Wands coming up right after that with the Queen of Cups reversed as well, which she's here. So we have the same thing here, only they're exactly the opposite of the way they're coming out here. So this is connected to the Emperor. So he's connected to these two things directly, okay? So I just want you to know that. I'm putting them back. But here they're the opposite way. There was passion for this person who was either emotional or sad or manipulative. And now it's reversed the other way, where you're frustrated and she's upright and good. She's okay now. There is a Page of Swords reversed here too. Like this could be no messages anymore. Like you were in touch, but you're not now. So in the middle, we have the Two of Cups. Why do we have the Two of Cups in the middle? Okay, well, it's something under the radar where somebody's going to walk away from something, or they feel like a failure. There's been bad news that came in, or you're unsuccessful with work in some way, or it could just be something going on under the radar and you feel like a failure and trying to walk away and going within. Which is why you have the challenge of this card, the grief. All right, you're reaping rewards. Maybe you can't handle working right now because of the frustration you're feeling around this connection. It's a very deep connection that for some reason you can't be in. Where's the issue here? Maybe because you have a lot of kids, or you take care of a bunch of kids. I don't know why that would have to block a relationship though. So this is the Five of Cups. That's about grieving, loss, regret, guilt, or shame. And here is having lots of options, but this also has to do with seeing synchronicities, especially if you're a twin. And then the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so if you're a Taurus masculine, this could be the person that you're missing. So there could be two feminines because we have a Queen of Pentacles reversed and the Queen of Cups. So which one's which, I'm not sure at this point. But the Queen of Pentacles reversed is coming up as having a large burden regarding this connection. But the challenge is that he's seeing synchronicities of her. So she's probably the one that he has a strong bond with, but he may be with this person. All right, so and it can be vice versa too. It doesn't really matter so much. But this is, you see there's a man here and a woman here. They're both cups, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. And that the The Page of Cups came up over here, which would make that family. Okay, so it could be a new child. It's possible. Is there any other men here? It's possible that she might have messed around with a young person. Maybe like a knight. I'm not saying one of the pages, but it could have been maybe a young person. I don't know if they're of age or not. So, I mean, there could be her and this King of Cups reversed, and the Page of Cups could be a new child. Maybe he's not the father of this Page of Cups. Or they have this child, but these two are now splitting up. Or he might have gotten somebody else pregnant over here as well. Or like I said, it could just be a bunch of kids. You could be a teacher and your kids are all out of control. I mean, some good students, but this one's not a good student. That one is, but these two are a problem. And then you have another one here. So why the Page of Cups? Why is the Page of Cups there? Page of Cups is hanging in limbo or hanging out trying to see a new perspective to things in order to find peace. With the Page of Pentacles. So whether this is kid to kid or these are adults who are dealing with their inner children because they love somebody else or because they're acting like children. So they're having this child energy coming up. And the Page of Pentacles down here is reversed. So they were getting along, and this could just be sibling rivalry too, where these two were getting along, but here they're not. But there's definitely a workplace or this could be school, it could be church, it could be any kind of organization. But it's where the Queen of Wands is. So we have 3 women coming up here. But, you know, it could be 2 of the queens could be the same queen. They just have to come up again in order for us to see that it's them. So let's see what's a little complicated here. The 8 of Pentacles. Why? Why is somebody late at night there? It could be someone who's Jewish as well. He looks like he's got a yarmulke on. Right, so it could be studying the Torah or something else. He might have gotten in trouble for studying something that's not according to their religion, because we have here, that could be a church. He may be interested in something, this child may not believe the same thing as their family. All right, so here's kids again. We have 2 Knights and a Leo. So again, this is about her with 2 children. And here we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is here. And the Knight of Cups could represent that Page of Cups as well. Or they could be 2 different ones. But we have a Leo and 2 Knights protecting her. They're flanking her so that she can run in. There could be something where she's trying to catch somebody doing something. Or she's the one here having them stand guard while she goes in. This Leo goes in to make herself feel better, to just go check on something. We're dealing with Taurus here. So the Knight of Pentacles definitely can be Taurus. This can definitely be Taurus. So Taurus can definitely be involved with the connection or not. They could be the partner also. Let's see. Taurus sees himself here as frustrated or creatively or sexually blocked. Unable to take off. About to explode perhaps. So this is Taurus. 2 of Swords upright, and then the Knight of Swords rushing in with the truth. Like they were pretending, they were keeping to themselves because they didn't want to know. And this is someone forcing them to see the truth. Okay, so they were frustrated because they did know. You wouldn't have this and be frustrated, or unless you're frustrated because this news came in now. But you could have known something, but you really didn't want to know. But now you're sneaking in someplace to try to find out information so you'll know. Or you did know, or you're pretending not to know, and now this messenger of truth, or the Knight of Swords, is rushing in to make sure you know the truth. And you're trying not to explode here, or you're just very frustrated. So something to do with the home, and that could be clinging to the home, not letting go of a home or a marriage. This could be just dead tired or near-death experience as well. Why do we have the Queen of Cups here? So we have, I'm trying to think of the other players we have. We could have several, definitely can be different families involved here with the kids. Queen of Cups, why? So here's coming up to the Queen of Cups. Starting over in love, or whatever she loves to do. Dropping the facade, breaking patterns she may have messed up with the Empress here. So that's Taurus energy. We get Scorpio here now. In the main part of the read, we have Libra. And that was it. There's just a lot of kids. There's a strong connection. So whether it's just you, Taurus, and your strong connection to children in general, but it looks like it's getting out of control here, right? Just even with the cards. We have this, the Queen of Cups starting over, because she can't, it's like she's looking away because she can't deal with this situation. There's too many kids. Dropping the facade, or tripping up in front of the Empress, or she is the Empress. But then we have the Chariot coming in, which is Cancer. And this could be like the Cancer running right over this person, right? Because they're just on a horse, but the Chariot can just bowl right over them. And that's what this feels like, this Empress and the Queen of Cups. And that could be her mother or boss. So maybe she doesn't stand up for herself because she's got this domineering mother or boss. So that could be you. That's how people might see you. And you seeing yourself as frustrated, whether it's sexually or creatively, just frustrated in general. So coming up with the suffering and silence here is here. There's definitely an inequity or debt in a relationship, but it's for the highest good of all that's concerned. It's like divine timing is coming in to correct the situation, but there's definitely, you know, you need to stop the suffering and silence. There is an unequal relationship here, whether it's you or them, but it needs to come out, and it will, because this is basically, you know, divine timing, where source comes in, and if you don't do what's for your highest good, then, you know, the universe comes in and does it for you. So why do we have the Knight of Pentacles here at the end here? What does Taurus need to do? Why do we have the Pentacles there at the end? So the Knight of Pentacles is a loyal servant. They work hard. They're slow but sure. They could be offering help. And this is a dream come true as well. Like this could be someone who comes to save you, like your bodyguard. Aw. And he's smiling at her, like he's standing at guard, and he might even be defensive with this energy, which is Aquarius energy here. It doesn't have to be an Aquarius, but it is Aquarius energy. But someone could come to help you. But you may think of them as you may be the one coming to help, or you could be the dream come true. Or the one who will fight for your honor. So this Knight of Pentacles. Or maybe you are the Knight of Pentacles that wants to come in and fight for her honor. This is also coming up in order to free the King of Cups, who's reversed here. So this Knight of Pentacles might be instrumental in freeing the King of Cups so that he can be upright again. Or that could be you freeing yourself for your dreams, to fight for her honor, free yourself to be the person you really want to be, unconditional love. Maybe you're not being in your truth, or maybe the person you're with is not in your truth if you're the feminine. So why do we have the Seven of Swords reversed, which means you feel defenseless in the situation, or this Knight of Pentacles feels defenseless in the situation? And you would feel defenseless if you have this many kids around you. So this is a sovereign, which can go with the Knight of Pentacles. They could be two people who want to be together for sure. but not expressing their feelings. There's no energetic exchange because someone feels bad for what they did here. There's no communication between you. This is like the Knight of Pentacles. So you could be the Knight of Pentacles, or you could be this person too. But whoever this is, the Knight of Pentacles, is the one who feels bad for what they did. They're grieving. They're grieving loss or guilt and shame because there's no back and forth between them. But they're both upright. There should be. Someone feels defenseless, like they can't. There's no excuse to what they did. But there is justice here in the end. So why? Why is there justice there in the end? And that can be a Libra as well. Well, this card just wants to come out. There's justice in the end. This is like, you know, happily ever after. Okay, somebody's looking back at the past and seeing a happy family. But there's a third party involved here. So they're looking back, and this doesn't mean this was real. This could have been the illusion of what the family was. And someone's living in the past. But there's either issues with alcohol or partying involved, or overindulgences, or gossip, or there's a third-party situation here. This could be from the past as well. And this is you pretending that everything's okay, but it's not. But justice will prevail, and here's love coming in. And it's an offer of love to a third party, or a negative group, or somebody with issues. And it's coming from the King of Pentacles. And he's also offering the truth. So you could definitely be that person. The Taurus is King of Pentacles. Let's see here. The card that you didn't see yet, that was at the end. This is Taurus getting your wish come true. This is being happy by yourself, celebrating, but it's also, you know, granted, your wish is being granted. So how does that clarify? You have the two of this, and this card, this deck especially, that's a very extremely powerful connection. And it's definitely connected to third-party situation. There's some grieving going on because there's obviously two feminines involved. There could be two masculines involved. It can go either way because you have the King of Cups over here and you got the King of Pentacles now. But you also had three queens out. You have this one. The Queen of Wands is over here, and then the Queen of Pentacles there. But these could be the same person because they're both upright. The connection is definitely related here, though, to this Queen of Pentacles reversed. But then the one up at night is this, which is connected to the Leo because she's Queen of Wands. So what is the Get Your Wish card here? So I'm going to pull again, but so it has to do with this Page of Wands reverse, which is here in the underlying energy, and the world not being complete, but all gets exposed. So you get your wish because whatever they did gets exposed, and the exposure may actually flip that up and end the cycle for the Page of Wands reversed. But this could be someone who's frustrated, uninspired, a child whose world is upside down. And this is about children too. I mean, the whole read is very much about children. But exposing all about the kids. So maybe some issues with kids. I don't know what situation this is, but there's a lot of kids. So I don't know if you deal with disabled children, or you're just a teacher at school, or you're with another group that deals with children, or these are just your own children. There's definitely someone's coming out about a breakup or lack of affection. Okay, insecurities, lack of tools to deal with the situation. So if there is a lot of kids, maybe one partner didn't want so many kids and they don't know how to deal with this situation. They're not happy at all. The bottom of the deck is injustice. Even though we end up on justice here. Before, the underlying energy was injustice, but the injustice here is getting corrected here. Because Taurus is getting their wish. So let me pull a numerology card. Yeah, you're going a little long, Taurus. Sorry about that. There's a lot there. There's a lot of kids. There's a lot of generations here. You know, I have the Empress here, and then I have the Emperor there too. They're up. One's upright, the other one's reversed. And I have lots of kids and knights, like pages and knights all over the place. And here in the middle of it is this strong connection, whether it be to the kids or to this Queen of Pentacles reversed. Someone needing to walk away under the radar in order to reap rewards. And praying that it works out okay. And again, here's that two. Has to do with this large burden of this the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So definitely love here. But it doesn't necessarily look like they're having an affair, but there is at least an emotional affair going on here. Okay, so here you go. New beginnings for Taurus. And relationship change. So we have sacral and the throat chakra here. So you need to speak your truth, and you may need to have relations as well. You have rebirth here, which is 16. Relationships change is 56, which is the Two of Swords. This is the Tower, and this is the Magician with new beginnings. The bottom, did I say that? The bottom of the deck is abundance, 88, 8. All right, that's very powerful, and that definitely is twin energy when you get the 8 and 8, and that's the abundance. So let's see what else is coming up for Taurus. Because the 8 and the 8 stand for the divine masculine and the divine feminine, both balanced and dancing within their own masculine and feminine and standing side by side. So for me, the double 8s next to each other equals the infinity on its side. All right, Taurus, one last card. Taurus, what's their advice? This came right out. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, and unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So it definitely looks like there's two different relationships there, and to make the effort, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. The bottom of the deck is pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, so follow your signs and synchronicities. And, yep. I hope that was helpful for you guys. Rise and be loved, Taurus. Bye.